From the sold-out Arco Arena in Sacramento, California, we bring you the Sacramento Kings versus the Orlando Magic. Hi, everybody. This is Ralph Lowe. And with me tonight is Van Earl Wright. We're looking forward to a great matchup. For tonight's starting lineup, let's go down to the public address announcer, Lawrence Tanner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's National Basketball Association contest. Here's the starting lineup for the visitors, the Orlando Magic. At point guard, 6'1", from Fayetteville State, Daryl Armstrong. At shooting guard, 6'8", from Mount Zion Academy High School, Tracy McCoy.
Armstrong puts up the shot, cleaning the glass. Armstrong from behind the arc, grabs the offensive board. Armstrong unloads. It's in there. Over to Christie. To Bibby. Out of bounds on Christie.
Out of bounds.
Bibby inbounds it. Weber, he scores!
Chris Weber, a Rookie of the Year winner, and he's also averaged over 20 points and 10 rebounds per game ever since entering this league.
McGrady shoots.
Silkies.
Tracy McCoy.
Boom.
Armstrong draws the double team. Pad coming off his hand.
Yep.
Bibby lays it up for two.
He won an NCAA championship at Arizona, and then as a sophomore was named All-American. And that's why Mike Bibby elected to enter the NBA as the second pick of Vancouver in '98.
McGrady fakes the shot. Hill sets a pick. Armstrong, easy money. You're right on, Ralphie. To Christie. With the inbound.
Minute.
McGrady goes in for the jam.
McGrady made his jump from high school to the NBA when Toronto made him the 9th overall draft pick.
Out of bounds on T. Webb.
Chris Weber.
He knocked that ball into the middle of next Tuesday. Try again. Devon inbounds it. That's all. Hill airs it. He passes to T-Mac. 1 minute remaining. McBride.
Quickly becoming one of the league's most deadly shooters.
Armstrong draws a double team. What is the definition of break? See well. To Christie. Armstrong takes the ball across midcourt.
Another area code, ladies and gentlemen.
Devon with the inbound. Over to Devon. Devon! Yep. Devon. Over to Hill.
Fans, if you're seated in section 316, row Q, you'd want a seat upgrade.
Across midcourt. Off the iron. To Hill.
We'll make that all night long.
Well, you're right about that. Over to Weber. Armstrong steps in the passing lane. Armstrong draws the double team. He scores!
Armstrong.
Stojakovic inbounds it. Bibby brings it up to the front court. Over to C-Webb. To Bibby. Bibby with the inbound. The defense. With the jumper. Let it rain. Bibby crosses midcourt. To Stojakovic. He passes to Christie. T-Mac takes the ball across midcourt. To Hill. Picked off. Christie. And midcourt. McGrady shoots.
Easy. Brings in money.
Bibby with the inbound. Armstrong with a pump fake. He goes in for the jam.
Always need to keep a close eye on Darrell because he's one of the best thieves in the league.
To Weber. Christie puts it up. Goaltending on Branson. Hill with the inbound. Armstrong. To McGrady.
That's ugly. Flat and broke.
Asia. Stojakovic puts up the shot. 1 minute remaining. McGrady for 2 points. It's called for the foul. To Weber. Over to Hill. Hill with the shot.
G. Hill still looking for a championship in the NBA. He won 2 titles with Duke.
To Christie. McGrady shoots. Christie inbounds it. Across midcourt. With the jumper. It's halftime. Assisted by Bibby. Hill. It's all good. Stojakovic takes the jumper. He draws a double team. McGrady inbounds it. Armstrong pulls up. Over to Christie. He puts it up. Picked off. Asia. He unfaked. the shot. Armstrong passing to Hill. Over to Armstrong. He lays it up for two. Good. Bibby crosses midcourt to Christie. Over to Weber. McGrady reads the play perfectly. To Armstrong. Armstrong!
That is a big-time slam, baby.
Christie with the ball. Bibby hooks up the tray. Grant snags the ball. Long pass to Hill. He goes into the jam. Grant gets the assist. Stojakovic with the inbound. Bibby takes the ball across midcourt. Over to Stojakovic. Over to Christie. He goes up. Armstrong inbounds it.
Ewing entered this league known more for his defense and rebounding, but he quickly became an offensive force as well.
To Bibby. With the jumper. Hill rips it down. Over to McGrady. He makes it. Christie brings the ball up to Bibby. He pulls up. Nice shot.
Well, you are right about that.
Armstrong draws the double team. 1 minute remaining. The foul is called on Diva. Over to Armstrong. What's it? Grant.
Oh, I'm speechless.
Sewell with the inbound. Stojakovic. Brings it down. Armstrong puts up the shot. To Weber. Diva.
Lottie has the complete package. He's got the shooting touch. Of course, he's one of the best passing big men, and he can also rebound and block shots.
Over to McGrady. Christie with the shot. Yeah. Weber puts up the shot. Good. Armstrong from beyond the arc.
Attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, for the protection of the players and fans, and in the spirit of good sportsmanship, the National Basketball Association requests that you refrain from throwing any object at participants or onto the court. Such violators will be ejected and subject to arrest.
Armstrong. It's all good.
Muchas gracias, Buff.
Stojakovic. Hill with the inbound. To T-Mac. McGrady. Yep. T-Mac inbounds it. Armstrong for 2 points. Over and back.
Over and back.
Hill with the inbound. To T-Mac. He passes to Hill. Ewing lays it up for 2. Over to Sewell. Diva! Diva! Armstrong with the ball. He goes into the tape. Over to Bibby. He takes the jumper. Out of bounds on Ewing. Bibby takes the ball across midcourt. With the jumper. Shot. Yeah, Ralph. Sewell is credited with the assist. To Grant. To McGrady. To Grant. Christie blocks the shot.
24-second violation.
Stojakovic inbounds it. To Christie. He puts it up. Grant comes down. Over to Armstrong. He takes it up. Grant with the assist. Christie with the inbound. Picked off. Christie picks up the foul. Hill inbounds it. Armstrong with a double team. Bibby with the ball. 1 minute remaining.
Out of bounds on Stojakovic.
The Kings have just been ambushed. I guarantee they did not come into this game expecting to take a beating like this. McGrady, he rounds it down. Christie inbounds it. Bibby takes the ball across midcourt. In goes! Bibby with a beautiful assist. Over to Hill. To T-Mac. To Bibby. Stojakovic.